Hi everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. In this particular video, I am going to discuss about the next part of the chapter energy. So you can see in the previous video, uh, I already discussed about the plus 1 lever, plus 2 lever and the plus 3 lever. Okay, I hope you know. Now, in this part, we will discuss about mechanical advantage. Mechanical advantage of plus 1 lever, plus 2 lever and plus 3 lever. Clear? One thing you can see in the class 1 lever, load arm. This one is the length of the load arm. This one is the length of the load arm. Just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah. Okay. You can see this one is the length of the load arm and this one is the length of the effort arm. Clear? And in the class 2 lever, this one is the length of this one is the length of load arm and sorry effort arm, and this one is the load arm. Clear? And in the class 3 lever, you can see in the class 3 lever, this one is the length of the load arm. Clear? And this one is the length of the effort arm. So if you see minutely, you will understand here. That means in the class 1 lever, load arm and effort arm is approximately same. Clear? Approximately same, or maybe there will be something different, or maybe low term is sometime low term is a little bit high, that means the length is high and therefore the length of the effort term is low. That maybe, or the reverse case will also happen. Okay, but in the case of class 2 lever, that means second class or class 2 lever, you can see the length of the effort term will be always greater than the load arm. Clear? The length of the effort arm, this arm, this arm is always greater than the load arm, length of the load arm. Clear? You can see. Okay, that is in the class 2 lever. Okay, in the class 3 lever, in case of the class 3 lever, just a minute. Class 3 lever, here the length of the load arm is always greater than the length of the effort. Clear? That means in the class 2 effort arm is greater and in the class 3 load arm is greater. Clear? Now coming to the point, that means mechanical advantage. Okay, so what is mechanical advantage or MA? What is the short form of mechanical advantage? Mechanical advantage, the short form is MA. Clear? Mechanical aim and A is the advantage. So what is mechanical advantage? The mechanical advantage, just read this para. Mechanical advantage of a machine is defined as the ratio of load and the load to effort. Clear? What is mechanical advantage? Mechanical advantage is the ratio of load to effort. Clear? Car machinery. Okay. Mechanical advantage of a machine is defined as the ratio of load to the effort. Clear? I hope you can understand. Now, that means this one is the mathematical form. Mechanical advantage equal to load by effort. Clear? Or you can say that length of the effort arm or equal to length of the effort arm by length of the load arm. Clear? What is this? Mechanical advantage equal to length of effort arm by length of load arm. Clear? That is, you have to remember also. Clear? This formula is very important. Clear? Mechanical advantage equal to length of effort arm by length of load arm. Clear or not? I hope you understand. Now, make the value of why. What is the importance of the mechanical advantage? Mechanical advantage is importance taking. Clear? একটা জিনিস বুঝতে পারবে যে মেকানিক্যাল অ্যাডভান্টেজ দেখো দুটো আর্মের রেশিও this is the ratio of two arm, here also arm and here also arm, that means in the numerator also arm and the denominator also arm, that means the unit will be what will be the unit less quantity. Clear? There will be no unit because length by length. Okay, so length cancel হয়ে যাবে. Clear? I hope you understand. Now length is to length, that means length by length. So what will be the value of the mechanical advantage? The value of the mechanical advantage may be equal to 1, may be greater than 1, may be less than 1. কি হতে পারে তাহলে? মেকানিক্যাল অ্যাডভান্টেজের ভ্যালু ইকুয়াল টু 1 হতে পারে, less than 1 হতে পারে, or greater than 1. Clear? There is a probability. Okay, so when the value of the mechanical advantage will be equal to 1, just try to understand. If the length of the effort arm and length of the load arm is same, let's say length of the effort arm is 5 centimeter or 5 meter, whatever, and length of the load arm also same, that means 5 meter or 5 centimeter, so 5 by 5, that means it will cancel. Clear? In that particular point of time, the value of the mechanical advantage is 1. Clear? When the value of the mechanical advantage will be greater than 1, if the length of the effort arm is high, that means greater than the length of the load arm. Let's say length of the effort arm is 10 meter. What is this? The length of the effort arm is 10 meter. Okay, and length of the load arm is 5 meter. So that 10 5, that means 2. Clear? That means 5 divided by 10. Clear? The answer will be 2. So that is greater than 1. You can understand. Clear? When the value of the mechanical advantage is less than 1, if the length of the effort arm is small, we compare to length of the load arm. Clear? Let's say the length of the load arm is 10 meter and the effort arm is 5 meter. In that particular point of time, what will be the value of the mechanical advantage? 1 by 2. That means that is less than 1. Clear? I hope you understand. মেকানিক্যাল অ্যাডভান্টেজের ভ্যালু যদি গ্রেটার দেন 1 হয়, একের থেকে বেশি হয়, তাহলে আমরা কি বলি? এটা হচ্ছে আমাদের এই ইনস্ট্রুমেন্টটা থেকে আমরা বেশি কিছু অ্যাডভান্টেজ পাচ্ছি। ক্লিয়ার? মেকানিক্যাল অ্যাডভান্টেজের ভ্যালু যদি ইকুয়াল টু 1 হয়, if the value of the mechanical advantage is equal to 1 in that particular point of time, ইনস্ট্রুমেন্টে যা এফোর্ট দিচ্ছি, যা লোড দিচ্ছি, তাই এফোর্ট পাচ্ছি, অর্থাৎ যা এনার্জি দিচ্ছি তার রেজাল্টটা সেম পাচ্ছি। ক্লিয়ার? যতটা আমরা ওয়ার্ক করাচ্ছি তার রেজাল্টটা যেন সেম পাচ্ছি, দ্যাট ইজ দ্য মিনিং। Clear? Again, if the value of the mechanical advantage is less than 1 in that particular point of time, আমরা যে এফোর্ট দিচ্ছি লোড তার থেকে আমাদের কি কম পাচ্ছি, অর্থাৎ নেগেটিভ। You can understand? Okay, all right. Now coming to the next point, you can read this also, that means this para, load into length of the load arm, just cross multiply. Okay, load into length of the load arm equal to effort into length of the effort arm. This is the principle of lever. Clear? This is the principle of lever. Okay, I hope you understand. Now this one, mechanical advantage of class 1 lever. What will be the value of the mechanical advantage of class 1 lever? You can see this picture. In this picture, the length of the load arm is equal to the length of the effort arm. Clear? Length of the load arm is equal to the length of the effort arm. So that you can say that what will be the value of the mechanical advantage? Mechanical advantage is 1. Alright, why? Because let's say the load arm, the length of the load arm is 5 meter and length of the effort arm is also 5 meter. So 5 it will cancel, then the answer is 1. Clear? Again, that is unitless quantity. That is very very important. Exam e ashe kemon, what is the unit of mechanical advantage? Clear? তোমরা confused হয়ে যাবে. So the answer will be there is no unit because that is the ratio of the same quantity. Clear? Okay. So in this case, that means in this first case, mechanical class 1 lever, what is the value here? That is mechanical value is equal to 1. Maybe if the fulcrum is here, if the position of the fulcrum is here, just try to understand. If the position of the fulcrum is here, in that particular point of time, the length of the load arm is a little bit high. Clear? If you consider, if you compare, so load arm by effort arm, that means let's say in that particular point of time, the length of the load arm is load arm is 7 meter. Just imagine, and length of the effort arm is 3 meter. Clear? So effort arm by load arm, effort arm by load arm, that means 3 by 7. So what will be the value? 3 by 7, that is less than 1. Less than 1, you can understand. Okay. If the position of the fulcrum is here, just try to imagine, if the position of the fulcrum is here, so the length of the effort arm is little bit high. Just try to understand, the length of the effort arm is little bit high. Clear? Here that is little bit low. Okay, let's say the length of the effort arm is uh, 6 meter. Okay, and length of the load arm is 4 meter. Then what will be the value of the mechanical advantage? Effort arm by load arm, that means 6 by 4. 6 by 4. So what will be the answer? That will be greater than 1. Okay, so in the class 1 lever, mechanical advantage এর value equal to 1 হতে পারে, greater than 1 হতে পারে, less than 1 হতে পারে, depending on the situation. সিচুয়েশনের উপর ডিপেন্ড করে ইকুয়াল টু 1 করতে পারি, গ্রেটার দেন 1 হতে পারে, লেস দেন 1 হতে পারে। এটা হচ্ছে কি একটা জাস্ট আমরা আইডিয়াল কনসিডার করলাম, একটা কনসিডার করলাম। ফার্স্ট কেস নাম্বার 1, কেস নাম্বার 2, কেস নাম্বার 3। ক্লিয়ার? আই হোপ ইউ আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড। না, নেক্সট, what is the value of the mechanical advantage in class 2 lever? Clear? Class 2. In the class 2 lever, you can see effort arm is always greater than load arm. Clear? Then effort arm by load arm, mechanical advantage equal to, so the value of the mechanical advantage will be always greater than 1. Why? Because load done by effort done, sorry, effort done by load done, so effort by load means uh, the value will be always greater than 1. Clear? You can see from the picture also. Okay, if you put the formula, then you will automatically understand. Now in the class 3 lever, you can see length of the load arm is always greater than the length of the effort arm. That means a reverse case. Clear? That means totally reverse case. So what will be the value of the mechanical advantage? The value of the mechanical advantage will be always less than 1. Clear? Why less than 1? Because effort by load, that means effort not effort arm by load arm. Effort arm by load arm. So effort arm by load arm, here the length of the load arm is high. That's why the result will be always less than 1. That means the result of mechanical advantage will be always less than 1. Okay, I hope you understand. So that's all for today. We'll meet in another session. Till then, tata, bye bye. And one thing, the solved example part, clear? That is your home task. Try to understand. If you face any difficulty, if you can't understand what is the thing, what is the knowledge, that means what is the theory part, then you can ask me. Okay, so that is your home task. Try to solve this and try to understand. In the next part I will discuss about it. Okay, till then, tata.